Welcome, I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Weight of the Worlds Chapter 2. What Mr. Lee didn't know, what Naomi did, was something was happening beyond that flickering light in the night sky. And that it would change their lives forever. Deep in the heart of the Milky Way galaxy, a battle is raging across the inky starscape. The Carbon Federation is facing off against the tyrannical Silicon Empire. After 20,000 years of non-stop war, the final battle is now at hand. The war has raged on for so long that no beings alive were there when it started. But each and every Carbon Federation member has inherited a vivid memory of the event, handed down through the generations thanks to the intelligence field technology. With an intelligence field, no memory, no knowledge, and no secrets are ever forgotten among the Federation lifeforms. Like cloud computing wired directly into the consciousness of its members, the fields carry a vast wealth of information and experience between the Carbons. As a result, all Carbon Federation members remember each battle against the Silicon Empire as if they were in attendance. All the pain, all the loss, all the rivalries have been instilled in them since birth. They don't just fight to defend their home or way of life, but also to honor the trillions of ancestors who have fallen in the 20,000 years since the war has begun. The clashing between the heroes of the Federation and the Empire's soldiers have rocked the galaxy. Many planets have fallen in the crossfire, fallen at the hands of the cruel Silicon Empire. But one brave Carbon Federation crew, your crew, stands ready to deal the final blow. To crush the heartless Silicon Empire and bring forth a new era of peace. The fate of the Milky Way is in your hands. Choose wisely. Okay, so as you can tell, they've already improved the graphics, and it looks like we have quite a difference of appearance. So the one I had picked wasn't this, but this is the one they had gave me when I came back. I'm going to go with, I love either the pink hair or the white hair. However, the pink hair looks best. My style looks great. Let's go. There's our wonderful ship. I love sci-fi stuff. Another blast rocks the ship, sending you reeling. You manage to regain your balance right as the crewmate, the lieutenant, finishes gathering data from the next status report. The Silicon Empire's last remaining warship is in our sights, Commander. If we persevere, we may be one lucky shot away from ending this 20,000-year war for the Carbon Federation.
Alert the engineers. We'll need to divert power to our defensive shields to withstand the blows. As for the last warship...
I miss his mask. I love doing the Bane voice. The commander falls silent for a moment, weighing the options before him. The safety of the entire galaxy is in the line. As a second in command, you are honor-bound to counsel him in times of crisis. Let's... hold up, something fishy's here. Commander, this is too easy. There must be a trap set for us or something we've overlooked.
I have a feeling we're being toyed with.
To attack might mean walking right into whatever the Silicons are planning. You'd rather run away like cowards than when victory is right in front of our faces? No, I'd rather we survive to fight another day. Use your head, Lieutenant, or whatever your species keeps their brains. Listen, Brat, just because you're the head honcho's little pet doesn't mean I have to...
Stop it, you two. I've made up my mind. We'll send in a recon ship to investigate. The warship is too still. They must be charging up some kind of weapon or tool.
Fine, fine. Whatever you say, Commander dear. Deploy a recon ship if you must. I'll send the order to launch. Steady your breathing and focus. In response, you feel your intelligence field widen. Hundreds of smaller fields within range reveal themselves as tiny pinpricks of sensation in your mind. This invisible aura is shared by all the Carbon Federation lifeforms and allows your crew to transfer information among themselves. You locate the intelligence field of the recon pilot and set your plan into motion. The recon ship has launched, Commander. The three of you watch carefully as the recon ship zips across the battlefield. Pilot tries to send back a frantic message, but you can't make it out before you hear a warp drive kick into gear.
Damn! The warship escaped. We had them on the ropes and they warped out of the area again.
I don't understand, though, Commander. Where are they getting the power to jump through space like that?
We've confirmed that they are harvesting the energy that planets generate when they rotate. They use that raw power to activate the warp drive machine, which launches them across space at blazing speed, so fast that no one can track them. All we can do is watch for the trail of light the warp leaves behind, but even that fades within moments, and as long as they have a single planet nearby, they can activate the warp drive. But it's not as if we can find a planet-free place to fight them in.
So they always have the upper hand, then. Yikes.
It's been like that for a while. Every battle ends with the Silicon Empire fleeing. They warp to a stronghold, recuperate, return with more ships and weapons. Until they are crushed entirely, the war goes on.
But what if... Commander, we don't need to find a sector of space that has no planets in it. We can make one. Oh! Like you're the first to suggest that. And what do we do once we have an empty patch of space? Send the Silicons a friendly greeting card that says, "Battle at Sector ZZ9Z8-2. Please RSVP with your desired way to get your ass kicked."
We both know that the Silicon Empire isn't dumb enough to engage in a battle in a zone that contains no planets. Without a nearby planet to pull energy from, they can't power the warp drive.
Without a nearby planet to pull energy from, they can't power the warp drive. Didn't he just say that and you're saying it?
Okay.
But what if they didn't have a choice? I'm not saying that we should make just one empty zone. We need to make a whole ring of them. Wait, hold on. That's actually genius. Commander, if we just create a ring of empty space around the Silicons, totally surrounding their stronghold.
They will have no choice but to fly slowly through it to get us. There will be no energy available for them to harness. The Silicons will be sitting ducks, completely unable to warp away from battle.
How has no one ever thought of this? Like, be real. There has to be a catch. Double check your plan. I just came up with this on the spot, so I haven't really thought it through all the way. But I guess we have to account for time. The Silicons aren't like us. They aren't born organically. They can just rebuild each of their spare parts and extra resources they have stashed away. That's how they keep coming back, even though we've gotten their numbers down to nearly nothing. So, if they figure out what we're up to before we get your big empty ring thing around them to go...
They could come up at us at full force with dozens of ships. Well, this is a problem, but despite that, I support the plan. As long as we act fast and make efficient choices, it's nearly foolproof.
Yes. We'll defeat the Silicon Empire without firing a single shot. Well, not at them, at least. We've still got to demolish all the solar systems around the perimeter to clear the area. But
we've won this war. With this strategy, we'll make history.
I'm not so sure, Commander.
Do you have doubts about this mission? It was your idea.
It's just that this edge of the galaxy is known to be a totally dead zone in terms of intelligent life, right? Is that it? You're wondering what we'll do if we encounter advanced civilizations on these planets? It's clear you don't like trashing Silicon scum as much as me. Quit being cowardly and give the order. I do. I just don't think this is right. We need to tread carefully to preserve the peace in the universe here. You're being weak. Think of the trillions of life you'll save by going through with this plan. It's the right call, and you know it.
This is nearly a guaranteed victory. Advisor, if you're proposing another option, it had better be within reason. I don't want to destroy advanced civilizations on accident either, but I'm not sure how to avoid it and still pull this off.
But, Commander...
I'll need to hear your strategy, Advisor.
I'll come up with a way to check for life. Think of any method to determine if the civilizations are advanced. Admit I have no plan. Come up with a way to Chick-fil-A are advanced. Let's use the same civilization assessments we use when committing new planets to the Carbon Federation. That way we're doubling down our efforts. How do you figure? Well, being eligible to join the Carbon Federation isn't hard. I mean, even children pass the test without breaking a sweat. And if we recruit any planet that passes and demolish any planet that doesn't, we'll be setting our trap and adding a few Federation numbers at the same time.
There are many Federation who would support this idea. Strategically, it's quite sound.
Here's the plan. You use your intelligence field to make a control of the exploit. First, we'll plot our course. From the trail their last warp left behind, we know that the Silicon Empire is hiding somewhere around sector D41Z2-9. Ish.
Ish.
Ish at best, really. But it doesn't matter because we're going to trace our way through the belt of solar system surrounding it. We'll demolish everything we can, which hopefully is literally everything. We'll make sure there's nothing left that they can use to fuel their warps. Meanwhile, us three will be using our enhanced intelligence fields to monitor for signs of life, correct? Exactly. We'll need to fly close enough to get a good scan of the sectors we're clearing out. If we discover any life forms along the path, we'll give them the Carbon Federation's admission test.
The standard admission test is, well, over 100 question. How much time can we really spare on this task?
We'll start with 3 questions. Choose randomly. If they can't answer any of the 3, we move forward with the demolition.
And what if they get 1 out of the 3 correct, or even 2?
We'll have to assess them more personally. In that case, I don't think a situation like that will crop up, though.
And if it does? Are you really at ease with destroying all life on a planet based solely on intelligence?
No, I'm not, but we aren't going to. Not exactly, at least. It's not likely to happen. But if we really do manage to find life, and if destroying the planet is unavoidable, then I want to preserve the species. We can preserve them, all of them, in cryogenically frozen state. All of them? That could be billions of life forms. Where do you plan on putting them? I'm not sure, but theoretically, they can stay frozen for up to 10,000 years. That should give us more than enough time to find a new, similar home to relocate them to.
This idea is crazy. You want to rehome an entire ecosystems across the galaxy?
Well, so we spent the last 2 minutes debating this with great intellectual just thought. Great strategy. And now we're gonna go, not really, because no diamonds. Okay. Look, I think it's our obligation to protect the underdogs.
I can understand why. I mean, we were the underdogs in this war up until a few battles ago. Alright, I'll send word across the ship. We'll go forward with your plan, advisor. It will take some time to get the technology for freezing and transporting possible life forms online, but we'll begin preparations right away.
Thanks, Commander. This whole arm of the galaxy is known for being Snooze City. We probably won't even have to use part of the plan.
Yes, it's quite quiet out here in terms of life. The closer we get to the Empire stronghold, though, the more crowded it will be, since they need to harness energy of planets to warp.
We'll need a step. We're a step ahead of them this time. Let's show them what we've got. Get ready, Milky Way. The Carbon Federation is about to do some serious spring cleaning. Screw you. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Like I said, they have significantly changed, the graphics, the story, and whatnot. So that's one of the reasons why I chose and opted in to do a redo. I've listed the old videos as outdated, so they're still up on the channel if you ever want to compare, but clearly so far within the first 2 chapters they have significantly changed everything, because the first attempt they did, it was just very ruthless, very cutthroat, and the willing to destroy civilizations as we know it. And then also some other sad things happened, but I'm not going to spoil it. Like I said, if you want to go check it out, it's on the channel. That being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Head down the description below. We have social media links, a link to Discord so you can chat with me and others, and a few links to support my content. It's greatly appreciated if you can. Otherwise, hit that like and share button. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and thanks for watching. Peace.